What's up, guys? Welcome to Detecting the Shore. I'm Mark, and I'm going metal detecting today. It's a beautiful morning. It's winter time in New Jersey, so it's a little cold. It's about 39 degrees out. What are you going to do, right? Rather sit home or go out metal detecting? We got a perfect flat water ocean right now. We got low tide coming up. We got about an hour before low tide actually hits, so we're going to be hitting the water first, the wet sand first. And as the tide comes in, as the day goes on, we're gonna start moving up and see what we can find. Hopefully, there's some stuff out here. I don't think that too many people have been detecting down here where I am. I'm not going to disclose it just yet. We'll see how the day goes, and then we'll take it from there. We've had a few storms that have come through Jersey um, that have moved a lot of sand around. So I'm hoping that you know some treasure has been left at the surface for me to find. So let's get going, right? Let me get my equipment on and we'll go. It's amazing how calm this water is today. Very little wind, which is nice too. That wind really, I get cold real quick in the wind. What's going on, Billy? How's everybody doing today? What's going on? What are we all doing today? Anything fun or interesting going on with your week? Grandma Kelly in the house. What's going on? Thanks for joining. Mark C. What's up? Hey, you diver. Greg, what's happening, man? Trying to stay warm. I'm trying to stay warm too, really. Believe me. 39 degrees. I mean, you go detecting a lot in the cold. Your body starts to get used to it. You start to adapt. Doesn't make it much better, but you do. Tom Riley, what's up, man? Mark C in the house. Appreciate you guys all coming out. Stay as long as you can. If you gotta go, you gotta go. I'm gonna be out here for probably a couple hours. Hopefully, I find something good. My coil. So I detect every time I walk onto the beach. I detect a little bit just to see what could potentially be found out here. My coil is currently sitting on a target. I didn't dig it up yet. I figured I'd wait. I don't know how many targets there's going to be out here. We're going to find out together, though. Just get my battery pack set up so phone doesn't die on you. Mona, what's going on? All right. So the first dig, if I can find it again, right about there. It was a 25 when I hit it. 25 to 28. It's hard to find now. It's a faint target. It might be deep. I can hear it in my headphones. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Not showing a VDI though. 30-31. Whatever, first quarter. Of course, my first target's going to be deep. Showing at 34 now. What could this be? Oh, is it out? It's out. 30 out of the hole. Oh, I think I see it. There it is, first quarter of the day. A eagleback. It's definitely gonna be clad though. Billy, got yourself a nice find there, huh? 925 silver chain. Congrats, man. Tell you what, man, we don't find too many chains, but yeah, they do ring up in that gold tone, that low on the Knox at least. Let's check around this area. If we got 1/4, there might be more. Got some snow on the ground, as you can see. Some tiny little baby cuts in the sand. Try and hit these low spots first. I was scared. I was worried coming down to the shore because I was like, I hope the beach isn't frozen. Been there, done that. When the sand freezes, man, it turns into concrete. Found that out last year. What's up, Bob? It is about 39 degrees, but very little wind. The water is like almost completely flat because we're almost at low tide right now. I'm gonna get down to the water's edge now. But overall, not bad at all. Not bad conditions to go hunt. Just get off your couch and get going. Oh, Mona, you had no internet for a week? I don't know what I would do with myself. You're heading all the way up to LBI, Bob. That's a hike for you. We've been to LBI a bunch of times. Haven't had tremendous luck. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that hunt there. Not to say that you definitely want to find anything. It's going to make you work for it. That's all. Just out of curiosity, how's my audio video? How am I looking? I don't ever have anybody to let me know. Is it grainy? Am I streaming all right? I checked ahead to make sure that I had service here, so should be decent. All right, guys. Thanks. I appreciate the feedback. So I've never been here. I've never been to this section of beach. And I know that there are a lot of vacation homes in the area. In a nice, tightly packed section. That's why I picked this beach. Obviously, it's in the summertime, not now, but who knows? Find something from the summertime. Keep catching little blips of EMI. Sounds like a target. Yeah, what do we got here? Negatives all the way up to 22. Probably junk, but there's not much out here, so we're gonna dig it. 10, 11. Just be aluminum. Coming in at 6 now. I think it might be out. 16, 17 out of the hole. It's in the scoop. This wet sand's always a pain in the butt to shake out. Looks like it's going to be a little piece of aluminum. All right. Not a good sign. Deep, lightweight metal. There we go. Here's our next target. Similar to the one that we just had. Right about there. Of course, we start getting hit with waves, right? Sounds like it's getting worse. Every scoop I throw on it turns more and more into iron. Might have to leave this one there. I think it's a sinking target too. Waves are just sucking it down. I don't hear it anymore. Yep, that target's gone. Not about to get wet this early on the stream. I hate leaving stuff. Here's an interesting one. Scattered target, highs and lows. Oh, didn't get it. It's out. And right about there. I see it. Piece of aluminum. The shape of an L. Okay. Two, three, four. Team. Getting closer to it. And it's out. 7, 8 out of the hole. What is it gonna be? Trash or treasure? Or trash, of course. Piece of aluminum. Got Ray in the. What's going on, Ray? Ray Diggs detecting. What is Yeah, I'm with you, Mona. We got to find some treasure now. There should be like a trade-off, right? There's a certain amount of pieces of trash. You find one piece of treasure, right? I wish it worked like that. At Indiana Tones in the house. What's up, Lou? How you living, man? Haven't seen you in a while. What have you been up to? I know you and Meryl have been pretty busy lately. Right. Need to find the X. Help me out. Where is it? That's a fair point, Mona, as long as I do find gold, right? I hope you're not working too hard, bro. They're pretty faint. Looks like a 3. It's a deep target. Keep digging. I don't hear it anymore. Or another scoop on it. See if that changes. Hmm. It's still there. There it is. Okay. Just hanging out the sidewall. It's in the scoop. I guess. Piece of aluminum. Something small. Is that it? Yeah, that's going to be it. Small fragment of aluminum. You never know, though. Those targets could be earrings. Especially the 2-3 on the VDI. Definitely found an 18 karat gold earring that way. Nice one, too. Nice diamonds in it. All right. All over the low tones. Doesn't sound great. Doesn't sound bad, though. Anywhere from 1 to 9. That turned quickly. 2 iron. On the same spot, though. I think it's out now. 6, 7 out of the hole. And that changed. Watch this be something like a gold earring. A ring. Nope. Nope. More aluminum. It's amazing that aluminum can hit those iron tones. Definitely had my share of pull tabs that do that. Amber Tuber, what's going on? How are you today? Welcome to the stream. Just out here on a brisk winter morning doing some metal detecting. Yeah, you're all right. 28 to 30. Yeah, rocked my headphones. Almost scared me. It's tones. You're just not expecting them, right? Nice quiet beach, all of a sudden, bang! There it is. It's out. 24-25 at a hole. There it is. Next coin up. It's going to be a dime, 5 dime. 10 cents richer, baby. It's been in there a while. You can see the side, the edges. I don't know if you guys can see that clearly. The center of it's starting to rot away. I love our currency, our change. It's so durable. Especially those zinc pennies. I just had to roll our change from last year. Should have seen those coins. I had to clean them first. Knock all the corrosion off of them. Roll what I could, and what I couldn't, got rid of. Mona, that is not my first coin. That is my second coin. First coin was a quarter, so I'm 35 cents richer than before when I walked on. $17, $20. Right about there. Yeah, I think I was just missing it. Try that spot. Definitely hitting a bit of a shell layer here. I like that. It's out. $15 out of the hole. Sounds good. Sounds good. Doesn't look good. Look at that. Nice shiny piece of melted aluminum. How does that happen? There you go, Lou. There's your space peanut. Yeah, Amber. Only if it were silver, though, right? It's got to be here somewhere. Ooh, nice sound of 13-14. Could just be pull tab, I suppose. It's out. Okay, grab it. Ooh, ooh, what's that? Ah. Yeah, it looked nice. So gold glimmering sitting out of the sand in there. I don't know what that is though. Part of a hair tie or hair clip? Maybe. I don't know. That had to have been recent because it should be corroded. So exciting. Getting on. It's got some weight to it too. There's something else, maybe the other piece of it here. Maybe I broke it in half. Same thing, bring up 12. Yeah, there's the other piece of it. I must have just split that. Wonder what that was. There you go. Any guesses? Something for your hair, I'm guessing. That'd be my guess. It's got the curvature of like a hair clip. Oh, it would be nice. Well, it was golden colored there. Just wasn't made of gold. Just more EMI. Tom, my recovery speed is set at 5. I usually hunt between 5 and 6. 13. A little bit of an iron grunt with it. Yep, 13 out of the hole. It's out. Huh. Interesting. Still on a scoop. Maybe it's not it. Whoa. Something tiny. Something very, very tiny. Let's try and pinpoint it. Wow, look at that. I think this is like the smallest thing I've ever found with the... Holy mackerel. That might be the smallest piece of metal I've ever found with this metal detector. Look at that thing. Holy mackerel. That pinpointer does a good job too. I'm pretty sure my other pinpointer wouldn't find that. I've been doing a lot of work with this one, the Quest X pointer. I decided to try it out. It's cool because like it tells you whether it's ferrous or non-ferrous with X's and O's on the little display screen here. So it kind of gives you a different tone and a different sound so that you know what's what. Not only that, shows you put it in the holster that's on your belt. It turns it off. Technology. I love it. I think it has an automatic shut off in 15 minutes though. So if you don't use it within 15 minutes, it automatically powers down. But it's great if you're constantly using it, constantly pulling it out of the holster. You don't have to worry about powering it up, powering it down. By the way, they did not send that to me. I had to purchase that on my own. Just in case you were wondering. Just telling you my honest opinion about it. That's all. I know a lot of people use the Garrett carrot. Tried and true. I like mixing it up, checking out new technology, seeing what's out there. Not to mention, I can't stand. I don't know why, but there's something about the audible feedback from the Garrett that drives me crazy. I don't like the sound of it. Just don't. Yeah, here's Grandma Kelly. I'm kind of with you on that, except some products that I'm like a little more unsure than normal. And if they're priced really high, they want to send me a free piece of product just to try it out. I'll give you my fair opinion about it. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm gonna tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly. So be careful. If somebody wants to send me something, try it out. I won't tell you the product's great. It's a piece of garbage. Oh, Amber, you got into metal detecting, huh? That's awesome. Have you found anything good yet? You or your sister? Yeah, Greg, I'm not saying that it's a bad product by any means. It's a personal opinion. I just don't like the sound of it. And I don't mind people using it in their videos or whatnot, but it's not something that I want to sit around and listen to every time I go out metal detecting. It's personal preference. They're ironclad, man. They work. Believe me. I know. Ooh, solid 8, 9, 10. What do we pick that as? Still there. I think I got it. Let's throw it up a little higher so the water doesn't wash it out. The scoop. There it is. Another piece of aluminum. Trash. That's why I like detecting in the water. Don't even have to fill it in. Water does it right there for you. Good and bad, right? Bad is it fills your hole in while you're trying to dig something out. I'm using the X pointer. I think it's the X pointer Max by Quest Metal Detecting. It's awesome, dude. So far, so good. I mean, it hasn't failed me yet. It's rechargeable. It turns on as soon as you pull it out of the holster. Oh, can't hold it close to the camera. It picks it up. Super powerful, though. And it tells you ferrous or non-ferrous objects in that little screen, in case you're wondering. And it goes right into the holster, turns off. Well, puts it into like a sleep mode. By Quest Metal Detecting, Mona. X Pointer Max, I think it is, with the magic holster they call it. I'm gonna put that into the description of my video now. They're not exactly cheap. I think it was like $100. There's a 6 to 9, but totally worth it, in my opinion, so far. What is that? Nope, that's not it. That's a shell. Yeah, it's a seashell. 6. 6 out of the hole. Got it. Is that it? That's it. Piece of brass. Must be off that treasure chest I'm looking for. Yeah, let's keep going. Can't find the X-ray. Can't find the X. Yep, Mona, that looks like it. X Pointer Max by Quest, yeah. They sell them on Amazon. Grab it off Amazon. $3 to $10. $12. Nickel. Did I get it? Did I get it? I might have got it. Yep, in there. 8 out of the hole. Gold ring, baby. Come on. Nope. Seashell. I don't see anything, actually. Oh, it's pinpointed. Is that it? No, it's a rock. Where are you? Heard it for a second. Oh, somewhere in here. That's crazy. I don't even see it. This is a super small object, whatever it is. Wow. Almost got caught. That water came up quick. Let's see if I can pinpoint it with this. This is going to be a tiny piece of aluminum. Let's throw it up a little higher. There it is. Okay. Yep. Tiny piece of aluminum, as I suspected. More coffee. All right, so right back at my tracks, 1516 on the deeper side, it's saying. It's out. Did I read that right? Did it say 28 out of the hole? No, couldn't have. There's our pull tab. It's a weird looking one. What emblem is that? Anybody know? I don't know who does that to their pull tabs. And no fishing weights yet. Looking for those heavier objects. I think we're currently at peak low tide, which is -11, I think. Bob says it's a Budweiser bottle cap or pull tab. All right, well, thanks for the info. Thank you, Greg. Appreciate looking out, buddy. 16 to 20, 15 to 20. Scattered. It's out. 17 out of the hole. Is that it? What is that? It's like a rock swallowed by a piece of aluminum. I have no idea what that is. Huh. I have no idea. Anybody? Any guesses? Aluminum melted onto a rock, maybe? Interesting. That's for sure. Uh, I wish. I wish that were the case. I wish Angela hit this beach before me. Yeah, this is all part of winter metal detecting, man. Grinding it out just to see if you can find anything worthwhile out here. Wait for the storms to come through, hit the beach. There's a scattered target all over the place. $15 to $12. I think I got it. In the front part of the scoop that fell off. It's a 12 out of the hole. Pull tab. No. Second time I dropped a scoop today. Pull tab. All right. Check, make sure that was all there was. Looks to be it. What can you not see on your phone, Greg? Yeah, absolutely, Bill. You got to dig those 12s, man. I always do. Even though I got a really good idea as to what I'm going to be digging up. 12, 13, 14. There we go. Here's another possible pull tab. I think I got it. It's a lot of iron with it. It's in the scoop. And that would be why it was a lot of iron with it. Bottle cap. Sorry. What's going on, buddy? Thanks for joining. Well, I'm digging it. I'm digging pretty much everything that's on this beach. You never know. Got a lot of sand moving around the past couple weeks, actually. A lot of storms ripping through the East Coast. A lot of things have changed over here. Oh, sounds good. 9, 10. 7 to 9. 7, 8, 9, 10. There it is. 7, 8, 9, 10. 9 out of the hole sounds like a little. Here's a question. Does anybody hunt with the Equinox? What is that? Oh, electrical connector. There you go. female blade connector, to be precise. Some copper wires on the back end of it too. Wow, you couldn't see what was in the aluminum brake? Yeah, it was like a black rock. I couldn't tell what it was either. So if you guys figured out, anybody who's using the Equinox, either 800 or 600, there you go, my pinpointer just shut off. If anybody's using the Equinox 800 or 600, there's like a, kind of like a tell when you're pulling up like anything like thin aluminum metal or anything like that. If you listen closely and go over the target enough, your headphones will clip. It'll sound like they cut out. And that's usually an indication of like thin metal. Usually. All right, where'd that go? There you go. Another piece of aluminum. Has anybody else like found that to be true? Because, or maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just the one that's like getting it wrong. Yeah, Billy, either one you go with, Manicore days too, man. Oh, solid machines. That is a tough one to pick from. I'm partial to Minelab. But if you're doing a lot of water hunting, I'd be a little hesitant. Just because I know that their waterproofing for the machine isn't, you know, gauging it off of the 800 and this 600. Not the greatest. I haven't heard anything about the Nanocar yet as far as waterproofing. People are using it underwater, but I know the Deus 2 is rated higher to go deeper underwater. They advertise it as an underwater metal detector. Solid 1415. It's out. See something green there? Yeah, what is that? What is that? Yeah, that was the toy car. That is badly beaten. This is Motor Max on it. No idea what it was. What kind of car? Definitely a car, though. Look how rotted that thing is. Wonder how long it's been in there. It's missing everything. Wheels, body, plastic chassis is the only thing that survived. Maybe that was wearing down. Vintage. I don't think it's that vintage, but yeah, it's old. It's definitely no Tootsie. MFers Magnet Fishers. What's up? I keep 7 years old now. I mean, I guess it's possible, right? '17 to 21, 23. Yeah, let's dig it. A lot of iron tones with it. Sounds like a penny. It's out of the hole. What is that? It's like a piece of metal with. Is that it? Yeah, that's gonna be it. Piece of metal with all that crust on it. It's actually a seashell fused to it. There you go. Nothing good. Surf digger, what's going on, dude? Lightweight toy car, chassis, AK, floaters. It looks like you're gonna stand at the beach. Yep, you got that right. That's what all our beaches are right now. That's what I've been saying. I've been pulling out a lot of light aluminum. But I'm making my way down to the beach. I'm hitting some lower spots. See what happens. Not many options here. $13 to $50. 16, 17. Got it. Got it. 16 looks like it's gonna be a piece of aluminum. Yep. Oh no. Oh no. My bad. Sorry. I had a notification on my phone. I swipe it away, and all of a sudden it's taking me to that notification. Ah, sorry. Whatever. Solid 23. 24. So, what is that? Looks like it might be a token. Take a closer look at this. Yep, that's what it is. Crusted token of some sort. I think it's a car wash, it says. Maybe not. I don't know. What does that say? Point? I don't know. Cool. Token. Take that. Is that what it was, Bob? Carney's Point? I don't know where that is. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Boardwalk Arcade token. But I'm not near a boardwalk right now, so I don't know. Suppose it could have washed up here. From the depths of the ocean. Yeah, that's kind of what it looked like, maybe. Carousel? Ten, 11, 12, 13. No idea. Dig it up. See what it is. 4. 12, 13 out of the hole. Who's got pull tab? Well, not a pull tab. Bottle cap. Oh, well. Awesome. Thank you, Bob. Appreciate it. Greg, I cannot wait. Cannot wait to use my Excalibur, which I will be using on an island sometime soon. God, I can't wait to get out of here. Sounds like a terrible target. Let's throw a scoop on it just to see if it cleans up. I've been fooled before. Barely get a repeating tone on it. And now it's all out. All right, we're gonna leave that. Sounds like a bottle cap again. 17 to 21. It's iron grunting. Whatever that is. It's got a piece of copper pipe. A flattened piece of copper pipe. Huh. Thin. Very thin. Hey, Greg, have you put a lot of hours on the Excalibur? Underwater, I mean? Trying to figure out, and I don't think anybody's ever really talked about it. Trying to figure out what the depth is on that machine while you're underwater. This target's cleaning up to a 20. Brought it to the surface with that last scoop. I think I got it. Somewhere in there. Got it. Ah, another piece of aluminum. Come on, guys. Where's the gold at? I'm gonna start moving up soon. Move up into the dry. I like that. I like the way that's what we are. Works in progress. Yep. Pretty accurate. How'd you guys like the last video I put out? Angela and myself doing a little underwater. That was filmed back in the fall of last year. No way we're going in the water now. We're way too cold. Yeah, we got a full seashell. Never gets. So that must have just washed up. Anybody inside? Doesn't look like it. Always afraid to take these home down there. There's nothing in there. Look at that. Complete. No cracks, no breaks. A hole drilled in the middle. Cool. If I see any of those seashells around. I don't feel bad, Mona. A lot of videos to pick from out there. It was a good one, though. I will say that. We found a lot of good stuff out there. Yeah, that trip. Straight up on here. Thanks, Greg. As always, I appreciate it. You know that. We try. Tom Paul. Yes. I usually do. I always collect it too. We have a little jar going at home. Yeah, let's give this 12 negative 6. Tapping a 10. $17 out of the hole. Got it. For instance, if it falls through a scoop, I'm not going out after it. Hunk of aluminum. Nah. Bro, you have 2,500 dives under your belt? Did I read that right? Over. That's insane, man. you have any one dive that sticks out? One that you were like really happy with? It's about 17, 18 right here. A little tackle, fishing tackle. It's actually heavy. I like that. Shallow, heavy target. It's been there for a while. It's in rough shape. Very shallow. There we go. What's up, Matthew? Prefer the 6-inch coil in water hunting. I don't own a 6-inch coil, actually. I own a bigger coil. Don't own a smaller one. Probably should. But the 11-inch coil that the Knox comes with is just fine, I think. It's a little slower than water. I mean, how fast do you really want to go, right? I think I see it. I think it's probably going to be a piece of aluminum. Yeah, a piece of copper. It's going to be a 22 caliber rim shot. Oh, what's that? What that marking is on the back. Fired though. Kappa. So back to the 6-inch coil thing. I guess it'd probably be helpful in like trashier areas. Definitely helpful in trashier areas. Trashier beaches, especially when I'm doing like bay water detecting, bay beach detecting. That would definitely help. But you know, tough it through. Still finding stuff, that's for sure. Don't think I'm missing much. Plus, you get a little bit more depth with the 11-inch coil. A little bit. Nine to 15. $13 out of the hole. Chunk of aluminum. Moving right along. There you go. Let a professional chime in on it, on the issue. But do you own a 6-inch, Brian? I don't even own one. I consider trying it, but it's a lot of money to spend on a small coil like that. Really not a fan of switching the coils out either. That's an interesting thing. Yeah. So you detect and pinpoint. Do you miss any? Like, how wide is it? I got to do some research on these. Luderig, what's going on, man? I've seen a lot of conflicting information out there as far as the Equinox or the Excalibur goes, as far as whether you should detect and pinpoint or discriminate mode. Doesn't pinpoint concentrate the signal going into the ground? And discriminate will actually broaden it a little bit, and you'll get more tones that way. You'll still get the iron tones. You'll still hear everything. Or do I have that backwards? $17.18. It's more aluminum. That was right on top. Hunk of aluminum. $23 to $25, just above that. $28. Tagged to 30, 31, 34. It's starting to go all over the place. It's saying it's deep, so I don't think it's a can. Cans usually show a shallow target. Can will show a shallow target, but will actually be very deep. What do we got going on here? What do we got? It's in the scoop. Let's shake it out. Are you kidding me? Is that really what it was? Yep. Just a bigger blob of aluminum. All right. I'm trying to keep up with the chat here. I hunt and pinpoint in wet sand, active surf. Hunt discriminate. The signal is more stable. Okay. Interesting. Oh, okay, I got you. All right. I understand what you're saying. Mm, 13, 14. Getting tired of digging the aluminum. Where the heck is his target? I taking another target? All right, make sure I got it. If there wasn't two targets. Because the water sunk it. Came up. No, I don't see it. Someone pinpoint it. There it is. Bent pull tab. I don't know if I did that or not. Doesn't look like it. Maybe. A little score line on it. Yep. Oh, been there, buddy. I have the coil tech 15-inch coil for the Equinox, and you're 100% right. You kind of have to do the 45-degree turn. So when you find something, when you find a target on the ground, throw it into pinpoint. And then just start turning and adjusting the coil, and that'll give you the best pinpoint location. So it's going to be right in the middle here is where my target will be. So you go right behind it, but the 15-inch coil, big, which does make it more difficult. But if you do that 45-degree turn with pinpoint on, you should be able to find it a little easier, is what I've noticed. Yeah, his target does not sound good. Okay, it's out somewhere. Not my scoop. It's one old iron. Yeah, I don't mess with that too much. I tried messing with that last year, and it just became more of a headache than anything else. I actually just went back to a factory reset because I got a little too deep on it. I started adjusting things along the way. But for beach metal detecting, man, it doesn't matter because you're pretty much digging everything. For the field, I get it. Mess with the iron, the Fe. But I didn't find it useful or helpful, for that matter, on the beach. Yeah. effectively pinpointing with the double D can be challenging with, like just starting out, especially. But as soon as you go to that 15-inch coil, man, it makes it even more challenging. I liked it, don't get me wrong. It definitely hit some D targets. But it means you're also digging some junk targets too. Because that big wide coil is going to pick up anything in the close vicinity. Get this person out of here. Don't do it, Brian. Don't do it. Go see outdoors. What's happening? Just getting a bit of a low tide hunt in today. I think I'm going to start making my way up into the dry now. I do enjoy the water, though. This is the trouble I run into. I like being close to the water, but I've been digging nothing but garbage at the water line. Angela. Is Angela in here? Yeah. Yeah, spam alert. So I said, Brian, don't go near it. Mm, 9 to 15, 16. Turned into a bit of iron. Right on top of it. Cleaned up to a 15, 16. Bad sounding target. It's out. I was right. Bad target. Bottle cap. Little Corona Extra. All right, what do you think? I'll let you guys decide my fate. Do I go to the dry or do I continue in the wet? You let me know. What do you guys want to see? You want to see some dry digging? You want to stay by the water? How's it going, man? I like that. I think you're dating yourself on that one, but that's good. Uh, go, Mona. If you know something I don't, please let me know. All right, well, I guess I'll move up into the drive. Gary's metal detecting. What's going on, dude? What's been up to? Living the dream. Yeah, I'm with you, Greg. I think I'm gonna try some of the dry. Good pointer just shut off. It's definitely the wash line here. A lot of bigger seashells up here. We got like a little mini cut in the sand here. I don't know if this is even worthwhile checking, but ugh, 1-2. Oh, I think I see it right on the surface. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. 1-2 aluminum. Here's this little mini cut. I'll check along the edge, just see if I get any targets here. Thanks, Brian. It's true. Ugh. Get these little pieces of aluminum off. At least they're sitting on the surface. Some of them. Wait, it means some of the heavier targets are sitting down lower. Yeah, you got that right, man. Can be. Isn't always, though. It's really too much of a small cut to even be anything worthwhile in. Like Brian stated before, man, we're sanded in here. So I think maybe if I hit the dry, I'll find some old stuff. See how much wind blew some of the sand off the beach. Just looking around for surface indicators at this point. Yeah, it seems, I mean, it's the winter time, man. Slim pickings for sure. I got 35 cents today. I didn't even pay my tolls. I usually shoot for at least $1 on my way before I leave. But I don't know that that's going to happen today. Still got some snow on the beach. Yeah. It sounds like such a terrible target. I gotta throw one scoop on it, see if it changes or what it changes into. 21 to 37 now. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep digging it. Now back to negatives. It's trash. It's all the way down to a -9. Tell you what, it's pretty crazy, but I've had some luck all the way up by the dunes. Because it doesn't get detected a lot. And, you know, in Jersey, the beach is filled. So a lot of people are walking up closer to the dunes. So you happen to find every once in a while a nice little area of good targets. Can't even get this to repeat. Yeah, I wish. Wish I could say the same. I'll tell you what, Gary. Yeah, no, it's really not even that cold out. I think my blood's thickened up over the past few weeks. I've been working in some pretty rough conditions. I work night shift, so, so I'm dealing with like below zero temperatures. So we're about 41 degrees right now, 40, 41 degrees. And I'm comfortable. My nose says otherwise. It's a little runny right now, but as far as my body temperature, like I feel good. Obviously, I'd much prefer being in warmer weather right now, but it could be worse. Could be windy out. Ugh. Wind goes right through you when it's cold out. Yeah, I bet. I'll tell you what, though, you go from where you are now and go back for like a week, you're going to hate life. Man, it is quiet up here. Very sanded in. Yeah, that's gonna be rough, Gary. It's gonna be rough going back. Gary, you're waiting for your YouTube W-2. That must mean you're making some pretty good money. I have not been sent one of those yet. Congratulations, man. That's good. Crazy quiet. So you want to do a legend giveaway? Multiple channels. I'm not sure how that would work. Hmm. I'm not getting wet, Mona. I'm comfortable now. I get wet, I'm going to be freezing. That I can assure you. The goal today is not to get wet. It's an interesting concept, like the game of Clue. It's going to be tough getting everybody involved in that, though, like other channels. That's a nice giveaway, too. Who doesn't want to win a legend medal? If you're able to, Gary, if you're able to put your channel link up there in case nobody is subscribed to Gary, man, get over to his channel and check him out. No hurry, just early thoughts. Okay. Is there a certain goal that you're trying to reach before you give it away, Gary? Okay. Good to know. How's the weather been treating you all for the beach hunts? Well, you're looking at it. I mean, been moving around from beach to beach. Last live wasn't actually too bad. I found a ring. It was when Angela and I were competing. I think we walked away with like $7 or $8 and change from that beach. It's just tough, man. You never know which beach to pick because obviously all the beaches change constantly. And this beach, I really didn't know what to expect because I'd never been to it before. I'm down in Seaside Park. The only reason I'm giving it away now is because it's sanded in and very few targets. But it looks like it would be like a good beach to hunt in the summertime. The south end, obviously. We've been to Seaside Park and Seaside Heights before, but I don't think I've ever gone this far south. Man, I'm finding these low spots and there's nothing, not even a sound in the low spots either. I'm gonna walk down by the water, but I'm gonna walk mid slope, a little higher up instead of right along the water line. Maybe those targets will be a little different. So you just been sitting on a metal detector, huh, Gary? Did you give it a go at least? Yeah. Try it out. Do you have one? Is this like a spare metal detector? Somebody send it to you to give away? No. I actually have a simplex that I could probably give away. With my first metal detector. 12, 13, 11, 12, 13. Tapping the irons though. But at least we're digging. So it says it's deep though. What's going on with these deep targets? It's out. 12, 13 out of the hole. It's in the scoop. Sorry guys. I have no idea what happened. Randomly quit on me. All right, well, let's get back to it. I'll go for another like 10 minutes or so here, and we'll call it quits. There's really nothing on this beach, unfortunately. You win some, you lose some, right? Yeah, I don't know what happened, Gary. No idea what happened. Might have just stepped out of range. Cell towers. Solid 8. Oh, God. Today's just not going to be the day for me. Part of a pull tab. Part of. Today is just not my day. Yeah, that extreme swoop. Dude, I'm telling you, I forget who I just talked. I was just talking about this to someone. I think it was SoFlo detecting, South Florida. He was saying he was talking, or he put a video up of his CKG scoop that snapped. One of the welds broke on it. And I told him, I said, like, those are not daily drivers. They're just not. Like, I love ours for traveling because they break down. They're small, they're light, they're compact. Perfect for traveling, right? But for an everyday driver, if you're going to abuse your scoop like we do, extreme scoops is the way to go, man. It's a buy ones, cry ones kind of thing. Yeah, you're going to cry because it's going to be expensive, right? Your one scoop is going to be like $600-700. But 3 years running, we have abused the heck out of these things, and it is still rocking along. Plus, they come with a 10-year warranty on them. So if you break something or something goes on it, you contact John and we'll hook you up, get you all fixed up with another one, or fix it. But we have thankfully not broken one yet, and we've definitely dug in some heavy, thick stuff that's most scoops will like bend or break on them. They're made out of titanium, so they're super light, and it's super durable. I think it's worth the money. I'm a true believer in them. Gary, do you really have 3? Why do you have 3? Like, I have 2, but one's for me, one's for Angela. Yeah, Mona, they're not cheap. They are not cheap at all. But when we realized, like, we were all in on this, I wasn't going to cheap out on, products that weren't going to last. You need stuff, that's dependable. You don't want to, like, we drive an hour to the beach every time we go metal detecting because we don't live on the coastline. I want to make sure that when I get there, I'll be able to detect. I don't want to have an equipment failure and that's it. I just drove an hour, actually 2 hours, there and back for nothing. So I want to make sure my equipment works. And extreme scoops is the way to go. I know they've been broken before. I know people have talked about them before breaking, and I don't know what they're doing to them to cause them to fail. But like I said, 3 years running, man, you guys have seen it. Our scoops are running strong. My tips, on the tip on the scoop is a little bent up from digging through rocks and stuff. You can see little dings and stuff in the tip of it. But that's because I'm digging through rocks. Hasn't broken. I mean, the shape of it held together. Super strong, super light. Love it. If it broke today, I'd get another one. Well, if I broke it and it was out of warranty, I would get another one. Can't beat a 10-year warranty on a scoop, though. You know, Garrett, I'd be afraid to do it. I'd be afraid to reshape it. I'm sure I could. I'm sure I could take hammer to it and bang it back into shape, heat it up and bang it back into shape. It doesn't really affect the digging of it, though. That's why I've never done it. That's why I've never even thought of putting it back or bending it back. Grinder. I'm not taking any metal off of this thing. Those are actual bends in the metal, though. I'd have to torch it and mold it back, hammer it, which I do not intend to do. Want a 360 view? Beautiful out. Get you down by the water first. Water's actually really nice and clear. Unusual for Jersey water. Water in the winter is so much nicer than it is during the summer. A lot of coastline. I was hitting up by those. All right, so those are all like rental properties, either condos or apartments that people rent. And then you got all these tiny little houses. These are all like little bungalows, but they're wildly expensive for what they are. It's like that house we're looking at straight ahead could be, I don't know, 1,000 square feet. It's probably like $2 million. There's nothing but beachline, coastline for miles. Way off in the distance, all the way out there, is Seaside Heights, the boardwalk. But it was a beautiful day out here. I can't even complain. Like, I didn't find a lot of stuff, obviously, but it's good being out here. It was great. It's been so cold lately. Oh my God, Gary. $31 million property. Yeah, that's insane. Who's got that kind of cash, huh? Who's got that kind of money? I gotta win the lottery. I feel like I would do so much good with my money. But a lot of people just don't. I gotta tell you, you got you got that kind of house, you don't care about what the insurance is. It's probably a write-off. Oh. That's how it works, right? The rich get richer. All right, what do we got going on here? Sounds like a large target. Yeah, it's gonna be something big. Not interested. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Gary. So I think for the next live, I think I'm gonna pick a Bay Beach to hit up. What are your thoughts on that, guys? Our beaches just aren't in condition for hunting right now. Or I could do. I might be able to do a beach. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Bay Beach or Oceanside again? Oh, thanks, man. So that lake, I mean, that place is hunted out. We went back another time after that. That video was actually recorded back in the fall of last year, towards the middle of fall. We just haven't had a good day to go out and get underwater. So we went back after that and just went and metal detected the beach area, not going into the water. And I'm pretty sure we found everything the first go around because we didn't find anything on the next one. There we go, 16 at the surface. Not a pull tab. Got ourselves a crusty penny. Crusty zinc penny. Gary's leaving. All right, Gary. Take it easy, man. I appreciate you stopping in. I'm almost finished up here. Greg, you got it, man. Nailed it right on the head. 36 cents in the bag. Yeah, Tom, don't get me wrong. Lakes are good. They're not, there aren't many in New Jersey. Not many sandy lakes. They're mostly dirt, mud, grass. Not to mention, most of them you really can't even, not even clear enough to really dive in. Angie, what's going on? Yeah, grinding for sure. This is a rough one. Very few targets, unfortunately. Started hitting a bunch by the water, but it was all trash aluminum. Just a couple coins today. Try to pick out all the low spots on the beach that I'm seeing out here. But even the low spots on the beach don't have anything in them. And I keep catching EMI, making me stop dead in my tracks, thinking I got a target. It's true, man. Definitely making the best of it. Just not great for videoing or for live content. But I'm glad I could bring you guys along. You guys came out. I appreciate the support, believe me. $11, $12, but it's gonna be fresh. Definitely. A lot of iron on it. Yeah, there it is. Whatever the heck that is. Trash iron. But hey, it's no longer on this beach. It's true. It's very true. How cold is it by you? mysterious dog out on the beach with us. $16.17. Shallow and consistent. So like that. Got it. What do we got here? What do we got? Crusty pen. Oh, we're starting to find some change. Pennies, but change nonetheless. I have tried this spiral technique. Doesn't always prove to be true, in my experience. It does happen, but I'll try it next time. How about that? Next point I find, I'll give it a go. I don't think this is really like the sand this is like blown around sand, so may not be effective here. It's not like a collection point. There's not a lot of targets around it. That's what kind of leads me to believe that the spiral wouldn't work here. But I'll try it. I'll give it a shot. Never know. Leave my mark in the snow. This little coil print. You take it off, Matt? I appreciate it, man. Appreciate you sticking around and watching and commenting. What's up, Tim? Just got off the beach. Nothing. Still on the beach. Nothing. Beaches are severely sanded in right now. I definitely didn't expect it to be like this. I know a lot of places in Jersey are talking about beach erosion. That's why I was kind of like, maybe it'll be all right. Maybe it'll be good for detecting. Maybe I'll have some cuts, but no, that is not the case here. Seems as though the dunes have been all flattened out a little bit and pushed a lot of sand onto the beach, is what it seems like. You say something to it, Tim? About leaving craters on the beach? Some people, I tell you. He ignored you. Of course. Well, you tried. That's completely on him. Catching a little too much EMI. Oh my God, it's worse. Yeah, Atlantic City, I could imagine you could definitely have tons of EMI. In the dry, you can always switch over to like a park mode, single frequency instead of a multi-frequency. That'll actually, oh, I'm sure you already know this. Put yourself onto a frequency that doesn't have or doesn't catch the EMI. Just won't be stable in the water or in the wet sand. Scott, what's going on, buddy? Haven't seen you in a minute. How have you been doing? 7-8. A little bit of water in. Got a feeling it's going to be foil. I think I got it. Yeah, I got it. 8-10 out of the hole. It's going to be foil. I just got that crackle in my headphones. There it is. Pull tab. Man, I'll tell you, Tim, nothing but light aluminum targets out here, man. These beaches are sanded in. Oh, is that all, Scott? You just had a few operations? How are you doing? Ay. Well, I hope you're recovering well. You made it sound a little too as a matter of fact. uh, Back at work, just taking it easy. Good. Glad to hear, man. Hope you get yourself up to a full recovery, man. Oh, did you? Yeah. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna call it here. I appreciate you guys sticking around for as long as you have, especially given the conditions that I was hunting in today. Rob, you're getting here just as I'm signing off here, man. Well, what's going on? How you doing? Uh, of course. Yeah, I was just out, detected all the way down to like that last house, all the way out there. Went down that whole coastline. Probably did about, I don't know, 3-4 miles. 3-4 miles, and 37 cents later, I'm heading out. Got nothing but a sanded in beach here. Nothing but aluminum and garbage. But hey, beautiful day to be out here. Perfect weather conditions. So I'll take that over the sanded in beach. Just happy to be out here. All right. Thanks for sticking around. Lynn, thanks for coming in. FL Thunder Digging with Rob. Thanks for coming in, Rob, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate you popping in. Hey, Diamond Greg. I'll see you later. Mona, if you're still in the room, I'll see you later. Thanks for everybody sticking around. Signing off. See you guys soon.